It is now being widely reported that Tottenham's game against Leicester City in the Premier League on Thursday will be postponed. A former Tottenham Hotspur defender has stated that Markanday needs to go out on loan to a Championship club to further his development. Reports are stating that Arsenal are preparing a bid for Tottenham Hotspur target Dušan Vlahović, and games for the under-18s and the Tottenham Hotspur women will go ahead at the weekend. Welcome back to the channel, hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. And if you don't subscribe to this channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. Let's start with a report that's been published today by the Daily Express, and it states that Tottenham could prepare second Premier League cancellation request before the Liverpool game. Tottenham's Premier League trip to Brighton on Sunday has been postponed due to the club's COVID-19 outbreak. Tottenham could reportedly apply for a second Premier League game to be cancelled due to the club's mass COVID-19 outbreak that has already seen 2 matches waved off. Spurs were already forced to pull the plug on Thursday's UEFA Conference League group decider against Group G leaders Rennes, before later confirming that Sunday's Premier League trip to Brighton is now off. Antonio Conte's camp has been rocked by a total of 13 positive cases of coronavirus within the first team setup in the aftermath of a 3-0 win over Norwich. It's understood 8 players have tested positive, while 5 members of staff have also contracted the virus. Furthermore, the rate of infection at the club is continuing to soar, with a number of the under-23s also believed to have been struck down. Later on in this report from the Express, it states that Spurs were always planning to sit out of Sunday's trip to Brighton, and the Premier League successfully granted their request. And now a report from The Athletic, they are claiming that Spurs could now also ask to postpone next week's Premier League trip to Leicester City. Tottenham travel to the King Power Stadium next Thursday, but given their depleted ranks, there is a chance the game will not go ahead. Spurs had just 12 senior players pictured in training on Wednesday, and the squad is now down to bare bones. In correspondence with the government guidelines, players must isolate for 10 days from when the symptoms first started. A PCR test will then be required before they can return to action with the main group. Tottenham host Liverpool week on Sunday, and this could be the team's first game back following the minor break in play. It's not the first time a Spurs match has been called off either this season. The trip to Burnley less than 2 weeks ago was postponed due to heavy snow in Lancashire, meaning Antonio Conte's side's rhythm has been disrupted on more than one occasion. Tottenham will now wait to see how the situation develops in the coming days. Now, my thoughts on this, personally, I think that if the Leicester game goes ahead, I would be extremely surprised. I have absolutely no doubt that Tottenham Hotspur will be putting in another application to the Premier League asking for this game to be postponed due to the number of cases we have at the moment at Hotspur Way. A number of first team players, staff members, now the under-23s, and of course Tottenham have put out an official statement stating that the training facilities at the moment for the first team have been shut down. All of these players are now at home, self-isolating, and that Leicester game falls on the Thursday, where a number of players would be missing for the game as well. So I can't see how Tottenham Hotspur as a Premier League club can prepare for a Premier League game on Thursday in the right manner. Former Tottenham Hotspur defender Alan Hutton has been talking to the Football Insider about the development of Markanday and believes that it would be better for him to go out on loan at a Championship club. He said the fact that Spurs are in Europe, it will boil down to how much playing time he is going to get. If he is going to come up to the likes of Glasgow Rangers, maybe sit on the bench and be a bit part player, that's not ideal. If he's going to go to Celtic and play more minutes, it's all about the player's development. If the plan is to come up, do well, play games, and then go back and be a Tottenham Hotspur player, it is whatever is going to suit him the best game-wise. That will be the team that he fits. If it is a championship club that is close to London, where he's going to play week in, week out, that is better for his development. That will probably be better than playing the odd European game for Rangers and Celtic and sitting on the bench. It is really going to depend on game time for him. Now, my thoughts on this, of course, Dylan Markanday made his first team debut as a sub against Vitesse Arnhem in the Europa Conference League under previous boss Nuno Espirito Santo, but he does need game time. He has been on fire, all season so far in Premier League 2 for the Tottenham Hotspur under-23s, and he had a great pre-season as well. In every single game that I saw him playing, he was absolutely brilliant. So he does need game time. He does need to go out to a championship club, in my opinion, gain some great experience, go out, come back, and then be knocking on Antonio Conte's door, stating that I need game time. We saw what it did for the likes of Oliver Skipp, going out on a season-long loan to the likes of Norwich City in the Championship. He done remarkably well, and now look at the transformation of Oliver Skipp. So, I think that it would be best for someone like Dylan Markanday to go out, get some good experience, and as I say, knock on Antonio Conte's door and say, here I am, I want to play. Now, in recent months, there has been so much media speculation about the possibility of Tottenham Hotspur signing Fiorentina striker Dušan Vlahović. A report has just come out from the Metro newspaper, and they are stating that Arsenal have submitted an increased offer of €80 million, the equivalent of £68 million, to sign Fiorentina striker Dušan Vlahović, according to reports in Italy. The 21-year-old is one of the most highly rated young strikers in Europe and has already scored 13 goals in 16 Serie A matches this season. Vlahović has already attracted interest from several clubs, including Juventus, Inter Milan, Manchester City and Tottenham. Last month, reports claimed that Antonio Conte had already told Tottenham's hierarchy that Vlahović is one of his top targets ahead of the upcoming transfer window. It also states, according to Sport Media Set, Arsenal are attempting to get in front of their North London rivals and have an offer ready to submit to Fiorentina. Now, my thoughts very quickly on this. I tell you what, I would absolutely love Tottenham Hotspur to sign Dušan Vlahović. He looks the real deal. He is only 21 years old. He is banging in goals left, right and centre for Fiorentina at the moment in Serie A. 13 goals in 16 Serie A matches this season. The guy's on fire. Let's hope that Tottenham get the chequebook out and sign this fantastic striker. So, although Tottenham Hotspur will not be in Premier League action this weekend, we were due to play Brighton on Sunday at the Amex Stadium. Of course, the game has been postponed. One Premier League game will take place this evening. Brentford will take on Watford, 8 p.m. UK time. 5 Premier League games will take place on Saturday. Manchester City will play Wolves in the early kick-off. Arsenal against Southampton. Chelsea against Leeds. Liverpool will play Villa. And Norwich will play Manchester United. On Sunday, 3 games will take place. Burnley against West Ham. Leicester against Newcastle, and Crystal Palace will play Everton. Going into this weekend, Tottenham Hotspur are currently 5th. We've played 14. We have won 8. We have drawn 1. We have lost 5. We've got a goal difference of -1. We have 25 points. Of course, after the weekend, we will have 2 games in hand. The Tottenham Hotspur under-18s will be in action on Saturday at Hotspur Way, as we will be facing Leicester City in the under-18 Premier League. That is an 11:30 a.m. kickoff. And the Tottenham Hotspur women will be in action on Sunday, 6 p.m. kickoff, as we will be away at Aston Villa in the WSL.
Thanks, Chris, and hello to everybody watching. I'm Bill from Football Prizes. I'm just here to tell you about the weekly Spurs prizes that we run on the site. Some of our previous Spurs prizes range from the likes of signed shirts and boots and mounts from players such as Harry Kane, Son Heung-min and Lucas, right through to club legends like Paul Gascoigne and Jurgen Klinsmann. You can watch the live draws on our Facebook page, and you can go on our site and see the previous Spurs winners, as well as what prizes we have to offer at www.footballprizes.co.uk.
Thanks for watching today's short update. Please do let me know all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to this channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.